Procrastinating is delaying or postponing tasks that we know needs to be done, but for some reason we're just I can't do this. I don't want to do this. You're delaying it, you're putting it off at a later date, at a later time, over and over and over again, because you think, the brain thinks that it's a bad thing that you're doing. That's the reason why we procrastinate. We procrastinate because we think that it's actually a bad thing. And being for real, delaying or postponing tasks isn't always procrastinating, because, for example, let's say we had the baby to feed and we have clothes to fold. What would we do first? Obviously the baby to feed, where we'd feed the baby first and then go and do the clothes. We delayed doing the clothes, but it's not procrastinating. Procrastinating is doing it over and over and over, knowing that we need to do this and the time is actually running out when we're supposed to do it. You're delaying the task, you're postponing it, you're putting it off. You're like, I know the feeling, I really do. And the reason why we procrastinate is because our brain thinks that we're doing a bad thing. We think that doing our homework is a bad thing. Not you, but your brain. Your brain is like, your brain gives the same feeling to you when you're feeling threatened, when you're feeling that something is going to harm you. You get that same feeling. That's the reason why we procrastinate. And when we realize that the time is running out, that the assignment is supposed to be carried in tomorrow, or homework is supposed to be carried in tomorrow morning, that's the time when we actually click and we're like, oh, I'm actually supposed to do this. Like, I'm supposed to do this now. And when we put it off at the next time, we actually face consequences. And that's when it's too late. That's when it's too late. And we need to realize that procrastinating makes us feel shamed, it makes us get depressed, it makes us get anxiety. And these are all normal things. But we procrastinate because our brain is actually thinking that whatever we're going to do, whatever task is there to do, it's actually bad for us. It's actually going to harm us. And we need to develop or change our mindset and really put it and say, well, that's not a bad thing to do. Doing my homework isn't bad. Doing my assignment isn't bad. That's just a fact. We need to really get that Nike energy. That Nike energy. And just do it. Just do it. That's what we need to get, or that Nike energy. But we can't really blame it on ourselves as much, but we have to blame it on ourselves because, well, if you don't notice that you're actually thinking that it's a bad thing, then you can't blame it on yourself. But if you are, then you're going to have to, because you know that it's a good thing, but your brain is telling you that it's a bad thing, and you're going with what your brain says. You can't. You have to just develop that mindset, change that mindset, and put it where you know that, well, my brain is thinking that it's a bad thing, but it's really not. We procrastinate because we think that that's going to harm us, it's going to threaten our life. But that's why we procrastinate. It's crazy, but that's just the reason. To everyone that has subscribed, I appreciate you. You are appreciated. To everyone that is helping me to reach my 10K goal, I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. You won't regret it. Join the community. You won't regret it. We're going to build an army, a real life army. Subscribe, it really helps, and I'm out.